The newest big baddie Kakul Saydon is round the corner, and I'm here to give you 5 tips to help you be prepared and take him down. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's get stuck into talking about how we are all going to prepare for the mighty clown. So we know it's due September, and there's a lot of speculation saying that we think it's due September 28th, as this is the end of the current events, the Makoko events, which I'm going to miss massively. They've been a great source of gold and fun for me. But not only that, it's the end of the roadmap as we know it so far. The only reference material of what we've got next is what we can see from Korea. So I think we're going to get a new roadmap soon, which is very exciting, but also I feel like a new ARK pass is on the horizon. But let's get back to the topic at hand. You're going to need to be 1475, as that's the required eye level to get into this raid, but do not worry. There's also a rehearsal mode at level 1385, which is going to teach you the mechanics, which is great, and it also comes with some rewards and mats. So don't overlook this, because they do lock each other out. If you complete normal mode, you won't be able to do rehearsal mode, and it will give you a chance to practice those mechanics and get ready for the boss. So don't fear if you're not quite at the 1475 or you don't think your build is ready yet, because you can get the mechanics down, practice the boss pattern, step up and give this clown a good old beating. First bit of advice I've got for you today is gems. It is strongly advised across the board, and I do agree that level 7 gem sets are going to be what's needed for this boss and probably going forward for endgame content. It may seem a big task, but if you make sure your entire roster's in tier 3, and if you're smashing out those chaos dungeons daily and using all those boss rush tickets that are sat in your inventory, you're soon going to get there. I wouldn't advise using gold for these. As of time of recording, a level 7 gem is 10k each, and I think there are other things worth spending that money on, which I'm going to cover in the next point. Tip number 2, guys, is those engravings. Now, there's been a lot of talk around this, and I do agree that ideally going into this, you're going to want that sweet 5x3 engraving setup. To achieve this, you're going to want to get 2 engravings to legendary, which is going to cost you some serious gold, and it's going to mean you're going to need to buy 20 legendary books for each of them, some of which for the best abilities in the game can be 10k each, so this could be a serious grind. Look up your class and build and make sure you pick the books you go for wisely. For my Berserker, I went for Berserker's Technique, as I fancy trying a non-mayhem Berserker, plus, let's be honest, it's a third of the price. And Cursed Doll, as it can be used pretty much all of my roster, which is very much worth considering. If you don't get 2 legendary engravings, you're going to have to god roll that ability stone, and that is not easy. And with how rare Fions are, this is going to be a big drain. From here, you got to make sure you're getting those relic pieces with the 5/3 engraving buffs, and ensure you balance the negatives so you don't hit one of those negatives into level 1. If you need help making gold in Lost Ark, I'm comfortably pumping out 60 to 70k a week using the guide linked on screen. Now do check it out, and there will be an updated one coming soon. Next one is one I've definitely been guilty of neglecting in the past, and that is your tripods. I know some people have been saving them for the new system so you can auto set them onto your character, but you need to get those tripods to level 3 and ideally level 4 where you can. Don't forget you can buy tripod gear from the vendor, so maxing these out, I'm using the awesome Lost Ark tracker to track my tripod progress across my dailies, weeklies and everything else in between. You can see that on screen now, and if you want access to my template, come and join the Discord and I will share that with you so you can use this. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, and I hope you are, do me a favor, subscribe to the video, join the Discord, links below. Let's get straight back into it. Next tip, guys, is your card sets. Now, I know we all run Field Boss back in the day, but it's time to get some big boy card sets. When we talk card sets, there's 2 you want to be looking at. Either the Lostwing Cliff 12 Awakening set, which is going to let you absorb a whopping 25% of dark damage, as well as give you a 7% crit rate, or if you're really smashing it out there, the Light of Salvation 18 Awakening set, which is going to give you 30% dark damage absorption, as well as switching your damage to Holy, and a tasty 7% Holy damage buff. This one's obviously much harder to get, but these are seen as the endgame card sets, and they're massively going to help your build in the toughest content in the game. There is a full guide on a way of best ways to achieve these coming soon, so sub to the channel because you don't want to miss it, right? Seems an obvious one, guys, but practice makes perfect. Seems an obvious statement, guys, but make sure you are fully versed with your character. Ensure you have your combos perfectly down and get very fluid with all the mechanics in your class. Dodging and countering, the timing on these is huge, as they can literally change the battle in an instant in the end game content. Although guilty of this myself, you would not believe how many raid groups I've been in where people cannot hit the counter, and I'm talking about the full groups, not just one person. Time invested here will take your skill level through the roof, because you can have the best build in the world, but you've got to know how to pilot it, and that's why I wanted to bring this point up. As a couple of bonus points, guys, if you're at 1375, even for rehearsal mode, you should have your character pretty specced out, but don't ignore the simple things. Ensure your build is complete, make sure you've got those skill point potions, get everything at level 10, ensure your skills are fully specced, and where you can, this one gets overlooked a lot, make sure you can pump the quality on your equipment, and if you're buying new accessories to fight this mighty clown, you've got to ensure you're going blue quality upwards. It's worth waiting a little bit longer and investing properly, because the rewards are worth it. This game's a marathon, not a sprint, and you will be thankful of it later. And don't forget, guys, this is a 4-man raid, and I've heard it makes Ficus look like an easy mode battle. So prepare for it, guys, and make sure you enjoy it. That's a key thing. Would a guide be something you're interested in? Do let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to tackle this on September 28th. Fingers crossed. And I'd love to hear if you guys are excited too. There you go, guys. I hope that guide helped. If you've got any further tips for myself and everybody else watching this video, stick them in the comments below. Come and join the Discord. We're growing a little community over there. It's a great little resource. And I will see you in the next video.